All right, now what we're going to talk about is how we're going to get this horse to start lunging, okay? Lunging, I think, is a very, very, very important procedure. It's a big part of the horse's life. I lunge a little different than most folks. I'm not here to give him exercise lunging. I'm here to school him, okay? And this is all a part of me preparing him to go out to that obstacle course with my rope in my hand. We're going to go through all those obstacles in the rope before we do it mounted. So the first thing we want to accomplish in this procedure is we want him to obtain forwardness, and we want him to be controllable here on the ground at the end of this rope. And until you get this worked out, don't try anything else out there on those obstacles, okay? Because you might get somewhere riding and he is going to become unruly or a little resistant to something. Get off, get your rope in your hand and get it worked out. You know, don't quarrel with him on his back. I could tell you a lot of stories that didn't work out for folks, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the rope in my left hand. I'm going to keep him short, okay? Maybe about half of my rope. And I'm going to drive him from his hind quarter, okay? I might tap him a little bit to move him along, okay? So I'm asking him for forward motion, okay? See the slack in my rope and see him flexing his neck and jaw? If you go back to our original videos, we worked on that. And that's what I'm looking for right now. I want to be able, with the weight of that rope, see how I can move him? And I'm going to look at his hip. I'm going to follow his tail. I'm moving him along like this. And with my body language, I'm going to ask him to transition. Walk. Trot. Walk. See how he responds to my elevation of my stick? But the key thing, I want you to watch his jaw and his neck. See how he's starting to arc his back and move around? Okay? And I'm just kind of walking along with him and I'm keeping my feet moving. And then I stop, face him off, he's looking at me, and I'm going to turn him. Okay? And like this. Okay? See how he's giving me his jaw on his neck? And he's stepping over in the back, starting to arc his back. Old Petey's out of shape. I hadn't used him much this winter. It's been awful cold here in Ohio. This is his first day out here working with me for a while. But he hadn't forgot a thing. He's my buddy. Okay. And we're going to step him off. He's going to face me off. Give him a nice face rub there. Let him rest. Okay. So now I'm going to lengthen my rope. I'm going to hold out like this. Okay. Come on, Petey. We'll turn him. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on transitions. Trot, canter. Come on, Petey. Okay. I want to be able to maneuver him around with just the weight of this rope. I don't want to be tugging on him. I don't want to be pulling on him. But I did my homework. See, I softened his jaw on his pole before we started doing this. You notice my horse isn't pulling me around. I got slack in my rope as he's moving around. See there? That's the right way to do it. Now some folks lunge on a 60-foot line, 30-foot line, whatever. I don't. I just use these 12.5-foot ropes. That's all I want to do. A lot of folks are just lunging the horse to get him tired. I'm not doing that. I'm schooling him, okay? Where I want him on this rope, just the weight of the rope, okay? So then I come out here like this, I throw my rope over, and I'm going to teach him to turn around, see? Then I'm going to take the rope over his head like this. I'm going to come like this. I'm going to turn him around. See how he softly turns around and arcs his neck and back and gives himself. I mean, I didn't warm this horse up and prepare him today for this. This is a horse straight out of the pasture, been in the pasture all winter. But that's how it's got to be. He can't forget what we taught years ago or what we did last year. I don't want to have to start back in kindergarten every time I get my horse out, okay? But the reason that it happens like this is we worked and we got his mind right first, then his body. We just didn't get up on him like a cowbilly and rode him around, pounding on him, beating on him. No, we got him to where he liked us, where he trusts us, wants to work with us, standing at the gate in the morning waiting on me when I get to the barn. I like that. That's what we're looking for. So the next thing we'll do is we're going to work on probably putting the saddle on and putting the blanket on. But for now, I think I've gone over everything we need to get him ready for that. Realize when you got a green horse or a new horse, it doesn't go this fast and this easy. This is a horse I've had a long time, and he's been my friend a long time. So, you know, he made it look easy. But that's what it takes. I mean, you know, he's far from perfect, but this is where we want to end up. You know, what I want for everybody is to experience the luxury and experience the pleasure of having a horse that's your friend. He's your buddy, okay? Petey's my buddy. He's my friend. I'm not going to sell him. I'm going to keep him till he dies. He's my buddy. And that's a very rewarding experience. And in order to do that, though, folks, we got to start at the beginning, not the end. And that's the purpose of all these videos. That's why we're doing them. And I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you're able to gain some benefit for it. Our heart's in the right place. We've got a story to tell here, and I think that in the future videos here you'll get some benefit out of how we do some things here. And so, all right, our next video, I think what we'll talk about is mares versus geldings. Thank you.